Students need this time outside.
We're always sitting at a desk with a textbook, and so this is a lot more fun and easier to learn.
Welcome to Camp Leopold, an outdoor classroom enabling students to experience nature in a unique and personal way.
I think that it's really cool to be able to go outside and play with all of your friends while getting to learn a lot about nature at the same time.
And it's an adventure of a lifetime. It's a way to get kids in touch with the outdoors. It's a way to get them outside in an experiential learning scenario.
There are so many studies that show that when you get kids outside, it's great for their mental health. It encourages greater creativity.
The camp is named for Aldo Leopold, a forester and university professor who was known as the father of wildlife management.
We encourage students through Leopold's teachings to have their own relationship with the outdoors.
The South Carolina Waterfowl Association's Wildlife Education Center in Pinewood is home to Camp Leopold. Students come during the school year for one-day camp or overnight camps.
Look for tracks on the road. Look for game trails.
I love the chance it gives the kids to get outside of the box. The classroom can be a little confining.
This is like my kind of learning thing. I wish class was always like this.
They can hear all the vocabulary and take the tests and learn all the aspects of it in the classroom, but to touch it and to see it and to experience the wind blowing through the trees and how the owl calls back and those kinds of things are totally unique experiences that we can only get here.
The staff at Camp Leopold tailor the curriculum to coordinate with each group's classroom studies.
That's their role in the ecosystem. All right, there's predators and there's prey.
But the lessons learned here run much deeper.
By getting kids out in the outdoors, they learn to be creative. They learn to solve problems. They learn to work as a team.
So really think about those ways to be a good team. Let communication propel you forward, not pull you back.
And there's certainly a connection to nature when you're right down in it. Students can safely push their boundaries here, putting away their electronics to experience many firsts.
No, this is legit the first time I've held a frog.
Catching that frog just gave me like a moment how beautiful nature really is. And I just love it now.
And yeah, they're experiencing things that are different, new, and it's opening up those boundaries a little bit.
Come on now, mud is good for the soul. All right, I want you guys to mix it up in your hands. I want you to look at it. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you feel.
I like going into the water and seeing all the little fish because I've never actually went into a wetland. I've only been in like a pool.
It's really neat to see them grow in their personality, to not be afraid to step outside of the norm and say, I'm going to try this.
I think that the night walk was my favorite because we got to listen to see if we heard owls, and I don't ever get to see or hear owls.
So imagine you camping and hearing this.
And they're walking on this trail in the forest and they're hearing different owls and insects and frogs. So they're in an area that they're not used to and they're hearing things that they're not used to, and it's a whole different world.
I went out of my comfort zone. I told myself, you're gonna do this.
Beautiful. Make sure y'all communicate.
The canoeing was really great. I loved being out on the water, and it was really fun to be with all of our friends out there.
Teachers say that they see students interact at this camp in ways that they don't see in the classroom.
Like, I was with Johnny. He never talks to me at school. I had to bunk with him, and we talked so much at night.
The campfire is by far my favorite part. I think it is a bonding experience for them.
Students connect to one another. They connect to nature, and they can connect to a special part of themselves here at Camp Leopold.
I was crawling through the mud, through water, fishing, making owl calls, and we were learning about stuff. I mean, it was just great.
I mean, it's a program that every student in the state should be able to participate in.
Scholarships from corporations and businesses are super important for Camp Leopold because a lot of the kids who would benefit most from coming here are not able to afford to come here.
They are the future. So we're making an investment with this partnership by getting students out there in touch with nature, teaching them how to use nature wisely, and to conserve and preserve.
I feel like society has lost its connection to nature. People are more on their video games and cell phones, and like Leopold brings your connection back to nature.
We hope that more and more companies, more and more individuals will become involved and help to fund scholarships for these children.
I want to get outside more.
I loved all the animals here. I love every animal.
Camp Leopold really showed me that nature is beautiful and everyone here is like a family.